So once again I welcome you all for the discussion on numerical solutions of partial differential equations. This class number 4 we are going to discuss about numerical solution of two-dimensional Laplace equation. So the standard Laplace equation is given by dou square u by dou x square plus dou square u by dou y square equal to 0, or in a simpler form we will write it as u double x plus u double y equal to 0. So that is the standard Laplace equation. For the numerical solution of Laplace equation, we will consider two types of problems here. So one is odd numbered squares, and another type is even numbered squares. So here in odd numbered squares, generally we will restrict ourselves to 9 squares. Or we are not going for other numbers, so just we will restrict ourselves to 9 squares. And similarly for even we will restrict ourselves to 16 squares. So given any problem, you will be either having 9 squares or 16 squares. Now suppose if you are given with odd numbered squares, this is the case, 9 squares. So generally these boundary points will be given in the statement, this one. All these boundary values will be given, and you must be able to determine these 4 values, and these are the 4 values you have to determine to complete the solution. So for determining these values you have to use standard 5-point formula. So 5-point formula is very much easy to write. See, suppose you need to find this u12, then you have to take its neighbor points and its average. So neighbor points anta bandre adakke hತ್ರ ಇರೋ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇದು. So this point and this. Take the average of these 4, that will give you u1, 2. Similarly to find u2, 2, what you have to do, you have to take the average of the neighbor points of u2, 2. So that means you have to take this point, then this and this. You have to take these 4 and their average, that will be u2, 2. So similarly that process you have to repeat to determine u1, 2, u2, 2, u1, 1. See, these are the points you have to determine. So determine u1, 1, u2, 2, u1, 2, u2, 2, 1. So if you determine these entries, that completes the solution of the given problem. So this is about odd numbered squares, or simply 9 squares problem. Suppose if you come to 16 squares, so here the procedure will be a bit different. So as usual you will be having 16 squares. So this is x axis and this is y axis, x, and here it is y, and again here also these boundary points will be given, this all will be given. You are supposed to find these values u1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, and 2, 2. So totally these 9 entries you have to determine. So the procedure to determine these 9 entries is as follows. First you should always determine this one, u2, 2. You should determine u2, 2, the center point. So this you can determine using standard 5-point formula, but you have to consider the second neighbor. Say to determine u2, 2, you have to take the average of not immediate neighbor, you have to take the second neighbor, this point, this, this, and then this. Second neighbors iruttalla adarada average ತಗೋಬೇಕು, that will give you u2, 2. So given 16 squared problems, you have to determine first the central point u2, 2. Then you have to determine these diagonal entries. So So these entries you have to determine this, and this. How we have to determine this? For that you have to use diagonal formula. So to determine these diagonal entries you have to use diagonal formula. So that's what I have written here. Compute diagonal entries using diagonal formula. So what is the diagonal formula? Suppose you need to determine u1 comma 1. You have to take diagonal neighbor, average of diagonal neighbors. So that means you have to take average of u0 comma 2, u2 comma 2, u2 comma 0, u0 comma 0. See, neighbor ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂತದ್ದು. ಡಯಾಗನಲ್ ನೈಬರ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಡಯಾಗನಲ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂತ ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಇವು 4 ಮೇನ್ ಡಯಾಗನಲ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ 2 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಂಟಿ ಡಯಾಗನಲ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಆವರೇಜ್ ಆಫ್ ದೀಸ್ 4 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಗಿವ್ ಯು u1 comma 1. Similarly, to determine u1 comma 3 you have to take the average of u0 comma 4, 2 comma 4, 2 comma 2, 0 comma 2. So these 3 will be given in this statement only. u2 comma 2 we have determined, so you get u1 comma 3, you get u1 comma 1. Next u3 comma 3 it is, right? u3 comma 3 that can be determined using the diagonal formula, that is by taking the average of u2 comma 4, 4 comma 4, 4 comma 2, 2 comma 2. Similarly, you have to determine u3 comma 1. So that give you the diagonal entries. The remaining entries, non-diagonal entries of this square. Under u1 comma 2, u2 comma 3, u3 comma 2, u2 comma 1. For these values, you have to use again standard 5-point formula. So standard 5-point formula, suppose we need to determine u2 comma 1. Then you have to take the average of u1 comma 1, u2 comma 2, u3 comma 1 and u2 comma 0. So that will give you u2 comma 1. Similarly for u1 comma 2, average of u0 comma 2, 1 comma 3, 2 comma 2, 1 comma 1. So similarly u2 3, u3 2. So finally that will give you the solution. But sometimes you will be asked to apply the process iteratively to get more accurate answer. So that is called Leibniz iteration process. You will be asked to apply Leibniz iteration process. Leibniz iteration process. So what is Leibniz iteration? See, to apply Leibniz iteration, first you need to determine all these entries. Then again you have to find all these entries with these values. Andre ಈಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸೆಟ್ ಆಫ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಬಂದಿರುತ್ತೆ, u11, u12, u13, ಆ 9 ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿರುತ್ತೆ. You will be having all that 9 values. Then for each entry again apply standard 5-point formula. u1 comma 1, again apply standard 5-point formula to u1 comma 1. Then again apply to u2 comma 1, u3 comma 1, 3 comma 2, 3 comma 3. You have to apply standard 5-point formula to all the 9 entries. So earlier what we had done, we have applied only standard 5-point formula to the central value and 9 diagonal values. For remaining we have applied diagonal formula. Andre munche 2 formula iತ್ತು. Earlier we had 2. For iteration process you have to use only standard 5-point formula. Then you can apply iteration once or twice or thrice. That depends on the problem statement. So usually twice ಕೇಳಬಹುದು maximum. Will not be asked to apply more than twice. So maximum you have to apply 2 times. So this is about the working procedure for Laplace equation. Now let us start with the problems. So first one I am going to solve problem A. Solve the Laplace equation. Solve the Laplace equation u double x plus u double y equal to 0 for the following square mesh with boundary values as shown in the figure. So this is the statement and a table is given. So I'll write the table here. This is the table. So this is y-axis and x-axis, and the entries given are 0, 8.7, 12.1. Oh sorry, this is a 14 square problem. I had to write. So it is 16 square. Oh yes. Okay, this now write down the values. So 12.1, 12.8, 12.8 and 9, and here the values are 0, 0, 0, 0 and 11.1, 17, 19.7, 18.6, 21.9, 21, 17, and these are the values given as u1, u2, u3, u4, u5, u6, u7, u8, u9. Solution. So here we need to find u1, u2 up to u9 first. Since it is 16 squared problem, we need to find this midpoint first, central point is the first u5. This is we need to determine first, then this can be determined using standard 5-point formula alva. So that is, I am directly writing the value 1 by 4 times second neighbor you have to consider, right? 17 plus 21 plus 12.1 plus 0. So this will be 12.525. So this was achieved, or this was done by standard 5-point formula, SFP, or simply write SF. So you got this S. Next I need to determine these diagonal values, right? u1, u7, u3, u9. Next we need to determine u1, u3, u7, u9. These are the diagonal entries. For these we need to use diagonal formula. So we have u1 equal to, so diagonal anta tagondre this and this. Yes, it will be 1 by 4 times of 0 plus 17 plus u5 ಬಂದಿದೆಲ್ಲ 12.525 plus 0. So u1 will be 7.38125. u3 it will be, if you look at this, u3 it will be 1 by 4 times of 17 plus 18.6 plus 21 plus 12.525. Similarly we will write u7, u9. So u3 1 by 4 times of 17 plus 21 plus 18.6 plus u5 12.525. 525. So U3 will be 17.28125. Similarly, you can check that U7 will be 1 by 4 times of 0 plus 12.525 plus 0 plus 12.1. So it will be 6.15625. And U9, so 1 by 4 times of 12.1 plus 21 plus 12.525 plus 9. So it will be 13.65625. So we got U1, U3, U7, U9 using diagonal formula. So this was achieved by using diagonal formula. Next, we need to determine non-diagonal entries. Next, we need to determine. See, if you look into the table that is given. See, we have determined U1, U3, U9, U7. We need to determine U2, U4, U6, U8. U2, U4, U6, U8. So to determine that entries, you need to use standard 5-point formula. For suppose you need to determine U2, then it will be 1 by 4 times of 17 plus U3. U3 then 17.28125 plus U5, that is 12.525 plus U1. U1 it is 7.38125. So that will give you U2. Similarly, you need to determine U4, U6 and U8. I'll write the values here. You can check these values later. So next we need to determine U2, U4, U6, U8 by standard 5-point formula. By standard 5-point formula. Okay, U2 will be 1 by 4 times of, as I said, 7.38125 plus 17.28125 plus 17 plus 12.525. So it will be 13.546875. U4 1 by 4 times of 0 plus 12.525 plus 7.38125 plus 6.15625. So it will be 6.515625. Okay, 515625. Similarly, you may compute U6, it will be 16.115625 and U8 will be 11.109375. So that gives you all the values of the table. So that completes the solution of problem A. Next, problem B. Solve del square u equal to 0. See, Laplace equation is given symbolically in this form. Del square u equal to 0. In the square region bounded by the coordinate axis and the lines bounded by coordinate axis and the lines x equal to 4, y equal to 4 with the boundary conditions given by, with the boundary conditions given by, first condition, u of 0 comma y equal to 0, 0 less than or equal to y less than or equal to 4, u of 4 comma y equal to 12 plus y, 0 less than or equal to y less than or equal to 4. The third condition, u of x comma 0 equal to 3x, 0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 4. Fourth condition, u of x comma 4 equal to x square, 0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 4. So this is the problem statement. Solution. See, here x equal to 4, y equal to 4 and another boundary line or x equal to 0, y equal to 0. So you can guess that the given problem is 16 squared mesh. So I have to draw that mesh. Okay, and this is the line y axis and this is the line x axis. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and this is the line x equal to 0, y equal to 0, x axis, and this is the line x equal to 0 and it is y axis. Okay, now write the values. It is given u of 0 comma y equal to 0 for any y lying between 0 and 4. That means u of 0 comma 0 is 0, u of 0 comma 1 is also 0, u of 0 comma 2, u of 0 comma 3, u of 0 comma 4. So all these values are 0. Next, u of 4 comma y equal to 12 plus y. So this axis, let us take y equal to 0. Let us take y equal to 0. Okay, this axis it will be 400 x equal to 4, right? So this line, okay, this value 12. So y equal to 0 kotre u of 4 comma 0 barutte. So again that is this value 12. This one u of 4 comma 1, 12 plus 1, 13. This is 14, 15, 16. Next, u of x comma 0 is 3x. U of x comma 0 is 3x. Put x equal to 0, you get 3 into 0, 0. U of 1 comma 0 is 3. U of 2 comma 0, 6. U of 3 comma 0, 9. Next, come to this. U of x comma 4 equal to x square. So u of 0 comma 4, that is 0. U of 1 comma 4, 1. U of 2 comma 4, 4. U of 3 comma 4, 9. U of 4 comma 4, 16. Now this is the table. We need to determine these entries. U1, U2, U3, U4, U5. Okay, U5 I have to write here. U5, U6, U7, U8, U9. So this is almost similar to the previous solution. I don't write all the steps properly, I'll just write the values First we need to determine u5, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ central value. We need to determine u5 using standard 5-point formula. So u5 will be, you have to use second neighbors here. You have to take the average of second neighbors. 4 plus 14 plus 0 plus 6. ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಬರೋಣ. 4 plus 14 plus 6 plus 0. So it will be 4 plus 14 plus 6 plus 0. So 10 plus 14, 24 by 4. So u5 will be 6. Next, use diagonal formula to determine these entries: u1, u3, u5, u7, u9. Next we need to determine u1, u3, u7, u9. So u1 ಈಗ ಮತ್ತೆ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಬರೆಯೋದನ್ನು ಬೇಡ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ, ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರೆಯಲ್ಲ. So u1, you have to take the average of diagonal neighbors. 0 plus 1 by 4 times of 0 plus 4 plus 6 plus 0. 1 by 4 times of 0 plus 4 plus 6 plus 0. So 10 by 4, that is 5 by 2. Okay, 2.5 it is. Similarly, you can check that u3 will be 10, u5 ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, u7 will be 3 and u9 will be 9.5. Okay, this is about diagonal entries. Now we need to determine non-diagonal entries. Finally we need to determine, see, for this we used diagonal formula. For this we have used diagonal formula. Now we need to determine u2, u4, u6, u8 using standard 5-point formula. So u1, that will be average of 1 plus 0 plus u2 ಅಲ್ಲ, okay, u2, that will be average of 4 plus u1 ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ, 2.5. 4 plus 2.5 plus u5, that is 6 plus u3, that is 10. Okay, we will be having u2 equal to 1 by 4 times of 2.5 plus 10 plus 4 plus 6, that is 5.625. Similarly, you can check that u4 will be 2.875, u6 will be 9.875 and u8 will be 6.125. And here in the problem statement, what is given, there is one more step, I forgot to write that. Also employ Lipman's iteration process to compute second iterative values of u of x comma y. That I forget to write here. I'll write now. Also employ Lipman's iteration process to compute second iterative values. second iterative values. Yes. So now see, we have already determined all these 9 values, u1, u2, u3, u4, u5, u4, u5, u6, u7, u8, u9. Now we need to apply Lehman's iteration process. As I told already, Lehman's iteration process means we had to determine all these entries by using the standard 5-point formula. So ಈಗ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಇದೆ ಇವೆಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ. ಸೊ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದಕ್ಕೂ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ 5-point ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋದು. ನಾವು ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ 5-point ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಟು u1. You will be getting u1 equal to 1/4 times of 1 plus u2. u2 ಗೆ ಏನು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬಂದಿದೆ, whatever the value we have right now, that we have to use here. u2 plus u6, again u6 plus u0. So similarly you have to determine u2 ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ it will be average of u1. So after using standard 5-point formula here, we got some other values for u1 but the same value I have to use for determining u2. u1 plus 4 plus u3 plus u5. So you got different values for u1, u2. Next you have to determine u3 by using this new value of u2. Next, to determine u6 you have to use this new value of u1. So same thing you have to repeat till u9, and that should be repeated twice, because in the statement it has mentioned to apply it twice. Okay, so we got all these values. Now let us apply the Lehman's iteration process. First iteration, we need to apply only standard 5-point formula. u1 equal to 1/4 times of 0 plus 5.625 plus 1 plus 2.875. So u1 will get a different value right now, that is 2.375. So earlier we had u1 equal to 2.5, now we got 2.375. Next, similarly you have to compute u2. u2 will be 1/4 times of 2.375 plus 10 plus 4 plus 6. It will be 5.59375. Next, u3, 1/4 times of, so earlier what we had u2, we had 5.625, right? Now it is 5.59375. Similarly u3, I'll directly write the value. u3, the same way of computation, we get 9.8672. 9.8672. And u4, actually it is 7. Okay, I'll write all the values. Finally we can round off it, 71875. Okay. Then you get with the same process u4, 2.84375. u5 will be getting 6.109375. u6 will be getting 9.8691406. And u7 will be getting 2.9921875. u8 6.150396. u9 will be getting 504828. So these are the values of the table that we got after first iteration. Next, second iteration. Same process you have to repeat. Second iteration. So here I will just write the values. u1 2.375 thala. Now I will get u1 equal to, that is approximately, not exactly, approximately equal to 2.36. u2 we are getting 5.584. u3 9.863, u4 we will be getting 2.865, u5 we will be getting 6.117, u6 9.871, u7 3.004, u8 will be getting 6.156, u9 9.507. So this will be the required solution. So that is about 16 squared mesh. Next, let us consider the problem on 9 squared mesh. C. Solve u double x plus u double y equal to 0 in the following square region with the boundary conditions as indicated in the figure. So I'll just write the table. 1, 2, 3, 4, this one, okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, the values given are 500, 100, 50, 0, 0, okay, 0 x-axis, 0, 0, again this is also 0, 30, 20, and this one u1, u2, u3, okay, right, this one is u3 and this one is u4. Okay, we need to determine u1, u2, u3, u4. Here we use only standard 5-point formula. Solution. We need to determine u1, u2, u3 and u4 using standard 5-point formula. Now we have u1 equal to, see, average of 100 plus u2 plus u3 plus 20, 4 times of 100 plus u2 plus u3 plus 20. So okay, next u2 equal to, that will be 1 by 4 times of u1 plus 0 plus 100 plus u4. u3 will be 1 by 4 times of 30 plus u4 plus u1 plus 0. u4, that will be 1 by 4 times of 0, okay, u3 plus 0 plus u2 plus 0. Now these equations can be written as first one. So 4u1 equal to u2, okay, constant one kade tagovona. So 4u1 value, constant value one kade barkovona, variables alla innond kade, minus u2 minus u3 equal to 120. For u2 minus u1 minus u4 equal to 100. For u3 minus u1 minus u4 equal to 30. 4u4 minus u3 minus u2 equal to 0. Let us eliminate u1 from equation 1 and 2, then eliminate u1 from 2 and 3. So that is, we will be getting from equation 1 and 2, 15u2 minus u3 minus 4u4 equal to 520. From these two. Then from equation 2 and 3 we will be getting, I'll call this as equation 5. From equation 2 and 3, eliminating u1, we will be getting 4u2 minus 4u3 equal to 70. Call that as equation 6. Now let us eliminate u4 from equation 3 and 4. Then you will be getting, this is from equation 1 and 2, this is 2 and 3, and next from 3 and 4, eliminating u4, we will be getting 14u2 minus 2u3 equal to 520. 14u2 minus 2u3 equal to 520. This is equation 6. Okay, 7. Now solving equation 6 and 7. Solving equation 6 and 7, we will be getting 2u2 minus 2u3 equal to 35. Okay, sorry, let us solve and finally solving equation 6 and 7, we will be getting finally these values. u2 equal to 40.4 and u3 equal to 22.9. Substituting these values, you may get u1 equal to 45.825 and u4 equal to 15.825. So similarly, there is one more problem that is exactly similar to problem 3, that is problem D. Solve dou square u by dou x square plus dou square u by dou y square equal to 0 at the pivotal points. At the pivotal points, under unknowns understand. Given, so I'll write the table here. Given, so again this one, this, and this. Okay, these values are 0, 0, 0, here also 0, 0, 0, you'll be getting 1, 4, 9, 4, 1, and this is u1, u2, u3, u4. You have to determine these values. So same procedure I have to follow, that is similar to problem 3. You will be getting finally u1 equal to 1, u2 equal to 2.5, u3 equal to 0.5, and u4 equal to 1. So with this we shall wind up the discussion on Laplace equation, numerical solution of Laplace equation.